Are we live? Can anybody tell me in the comments if we're live? We've got two watching, I believe. I'm going to use my camera settings. There. Now we'll wait till we get a few more people in the chat. Yo, PPR 351, Irishman, Paul, how's it going? The link is posted at top of chat, I believe. Can't see the chat at the moment. Let me just go on my phone. Live chat. We'll wait till we get a few guests on the channel till we talk about the weekend's adventure. No worries, Irishman. So yeah, so we had 2 days. Well, me and Or Explorer had 2-day adventure. Sorry, my phone just started playing on its own. So we had 2-day adventure. Me and Or Explorer. Me and Or Explorer went out on Friday. Sorry, went underground in an awesome mine. And then yesterday, we all went out to a slate mine in North Wales. So all that was good. Epic weekend, epic company as always. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, the link is in the pinned message. You're all welcome to pop up. Hi, IC. Thanks. Long time no see. We've all missed you, IC. I've just seen Irishman's comment. I can trust he's putting the kettle on and having his cup of tea ready. How you doing, IC? Hope you're keeping well. But I've got 8 watching. Go apologise. There's no video tonight. Unfortunately, I had problems over the weekend with SD cards. I went out Friday morning and bought a SD card. Was supposed to be for 4K, but didn't. And we got our first guest. Let's add the first guest. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Yourself?
Nice to have you on the show. Yeah, good.
Well,
nice to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Even though I only just seen you yesterday, like.
Yeah. No,
awesome weekend, don't it?
Yeah, mate. It was really good fun. It was really good fun. Like, it was bit grueling with the wind and the rain coming back.
Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah, right in the clouds.
I can't wait to see you guys' videos. I'll put the links up when they come live. Yo, Mad Mag, welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look at the chat.
Dude?
I'm just gonna have a look at your chat now. I got me Hulk Hogan moustache going on.
I need to shave and all because it's getting a bit annoying now. It's getting a bit too wiry.
How are you, Paul?
Jackson.
Mad Mag. I'm Jackson. Jackson, sorry. And everybody else in the chat, how's it going?
We got a few of the awesome family coming in, so that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll.
I
Sorry, I'm still here. My phone just
Oh.
had a little moment then.
mine does that all the time. It spends most of its life having a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I see.
have you told everybody about your lovely little
I
disaster?
sort of,
Oh yeah,
I've
Paul.
hinted
That
about
was
it.
exactly the look I was going for, Paul. I went to the bathroom the other night and I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, yes, I could definitely pull that off. So the missus was quite happy. It's got 70s
Or
porn
explorers
star.
in the chat.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're just feeding the kids.
Legend.
Feed the kids and then come back. Get on the thing. Yeah, so I'll shut up for a minute.
Yeah, it's a hard one to explain, isn't it? So anyway, so what happened, guys? I better start from Friday. So me and our explorer went and did the explore on a rope, down some ropes on Friday. On Friday, that was an epic day or evening. Got back, and Friday night I noticed I'd lost the power cord for my phone and my GoPro. So that was disaster number one. And luckily, our Explorer had a spare cable. And I thought and hoped that was the end of the disasters, but it wasn't to be, was it? So
that was just the beginning.
On Saturday, oh fuck! I nearly swore then because that's what's in my head, like. But yeah. So Saturday started great. I had a brand new SD card for the Explorer, plenty of memory. We got to the mountain and it started playing up. Wouldn't record in 4K. So we swapped the memory card. I had a spare memory card from the other camera. Stuck that in, great. Carried on with the Explorer, awesome Explorer, as always, with Irishman and Buddha Bargains, epic day. Finally, I'm not sure what time you guys go home, but I go home about 9ish by the time I settle down. And
yeah, it was about the same.
So out then, missing an SD card. So basically, I've lost all the footage for the 2 days. So there's not much more to say than that.
Yeah, it was. There's like some bit context though to like some of the footage that you had because like personally, I wasn't there. I haven't seen like things, but listening to what you were saying when we had the group call Friday night and then Saturday, it sounded like a really, really, really cool explore. Like when you went with Ant down that rope climb, like, and because it was Ant's first rope climb in a mine as well, it's like it was quite a good experience. Like, bit gutted for you to lose that, to be honest.
The good thing is it's local. I can go back again, so it's not the end of the world.
No, that's the thing.
Hi. Yeah. I'll say
hello,
hi
everyone in the chat.
Yo, Carnival, Carby, Angela, hi everybody. Hope you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob,
the awesome Rob's in the chat.
The cabbie. that's it. I just realised I might have a
Links
bogey
in
hanging out. I just looked
the
at
links
myself
in
on the
the
screen and
pinned
it was like,
messages
oh,
of Rob.
I look mad.
Too late now.
No, I need to go shave. I'm going to go
That's
get
why I
the
keep I'll keep mine on so it hides any dewdrops. So epic.
So yeah, the slate mine on
Yeah.
Saturday though was pretty epic.
It was.
It was at first it seemed like a really daunting task to walk up that mountain, but it was probably the easiest mountain that we have walked up, and maybe the tallest as well, but it probably was the easiest.
Yes, it was a good one actually. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. And some of the stuff there was pretty spectacular.
Definitely.
Like you see on
even
some of your
the
pictures.
walk up to even the walk up was quite spectacular. Even with the rain and the wind, it was quite spectacular going up there.
Yeah, it was a really good walk. To be fair, I'll give it that. It's a shame that it was just a little bit blowing too much to have the confidence to get the drone out. But I'm a crasher. I just really didn't want to have to go get it out of that water if I crashed into it.
Yeah, we've got footage to prove that.
Every time I've taken it out, it's like there's been something. Like the other night, I was messing around with it in the kitchen.
Cheers, Johnny.
I was just playing with some of the settings, and I turned the GPS thing off, and it started flying inside my kitchen. What the hell have I done? It was, I didn't even, the little screw-in things to hold for the joypad. I didn't even have them in, and it just took off and started hovering like a meter in the air, and it was like me and Darius were like, It was quite funny.
If I had one, I'd be crashing it straight away.
And that's the first thing I did. I took it out of the box, and the first time I flew it, when I came into land, I just went bang and hit the ground full force. It was like, oh, I learned a valuable lesson then.
Yeah, definitely. Hi Nick, Right Touch Fishing, River Rat, how you doing? Anybody else I missed? I probably missed somebody. Paul.
Yeah, I haven't been looking at the chat, to be honest. I'm going to scroll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, Angela, the cabbie, Queen Nessie, River Rat. How's it going, buddy? Frank Triggs. How's it going, everybody?
Frank is awesome on the guitar.
If anybody has any questions that you want to put to Gareth about anything that he's found or seen or anything, then put them in the chat and he'll do his best to answer them. Well, he's got
or pop up on the panel.
Oh yeah. Let me just. Where's the? Hang on. Let me just.
It's pinned in the chat.
Oh, is that? Right, because I'm not the most savvy when it comes to. I'm like clicking on something and it's not even doing anything.
Rob's just asked, have I done potholing? I haven't done caves. The thought of going down those little tiny, little narrow passages in caves is a totally different ball game than what we do. Oh,
Yeah,
look who's
but
coming in the chat. The Phil.
You could say though that Gareth, that like that you are kind of like potholing to a certain degree.
Yeah, because we do find some tight crawl spaces.
Like like for instance, like again, I missed this one because I was in Tenby with Naris, but like the drain pipe that was just randomly sticking out of the ground, and it's like, right, bugger it, let's climb up a drain pipe. We knew potentially it could lead somewhere, but it was just a big, massive drain pipe, isn't it? So you do
definitely.
kind of, So,
and we do find plenty of tight crawl spaces in the older mines, the old lead mines.
Yeah, because you've got, I suppose, because there's so many different things, different elements to it. Like whether you're into rock climbing, then you could just be like not interested in the artifacts or anything else like that, and still have a brilliant time underground purely because of the climbs.
Definitely.
Like, but if you're like,
why like? Sorry, carry on. I butted in on you by mistake.
I just realised I just flipped my ash into my cup of tea.
Oh, disaster.
The level of stupidity that's going on in my house today.
Aisha's seen you coming in, the Queen of Filth. So you watch the chat go mad now. Anybody else I missed? Johnny's just said 18 in the house, Gareth, and 21 thumbs up. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for popping and saying hello. It is actually Irishman and Ore Explorer's idea to do this live stream. So you got to say thank you to Irishman and Ore when he pops in.
It was when we group called earlier. It was like, it's Sunday night. What are we going to do? There's no Gareth video. Even my missus was like, "What do we watch tonight?" And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. So I started watching one of your older videos, the Wild West of Mid Wales, or the Wild West hang on, I got it here still open. The Wild West in Mid Wales. I'm 8 minutes 26 seconds into it. It's a brilliant video, to be fair.
Is that the one with the I think it's the one with the buildings on the hill, or remains of the buildings on the hill.
That's it. Yeah, there's some really cool pieces of equipment there, and that's what I like to see. I like the history. I like the heritage. I like the fact that half the country was built on the industry.
We got trouble coming into the panel. Here he is. How's it going, dude?
Hey, go on, boys. How's it going?
How's it going?
Well, is this your first live stream yet? Man's official.
It's not my first one.
With that, I'm just going to fix my phone.
Yeah.
Right, I did. I like Shad.
I'm just going to pause this for a second.
All right, no worries. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like Shad said, I did a live stream with my Metal Detective finds, showing everybody. So that was quite interesting.
Did you ever find anything really good?
Highlight of it. Yeah, I found loads of stuff once. Lots of stuff. I found this 1066. Looks like a token. It's a Star of David coin.
No, fair play.
And
So what's the rules then? Do you have to declare it as treasure or, well?
If it's archaeological significance, I presume so. I don't know the rules properly.
I have no idea. I'd like to give it a go.
The man to answer that question would be my mind's gone blank. Rob Bratton. He does a lot of method. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah, some people from South Wales came into work as part of a demonstration. Really, recently they had like Bronze Age hammerheads and all sorts of things they found. It was amazing looking at them. Surprised how sharp they were still, and like axe heads and all sorts of weird things. I think it was like Celtic dragon detecting or something like that they were called. But they were really good.
Oh, cool. I did go away on a few meta-detecting gatherings a few years ago down Shropshire way, like. But who else has come to chat I've missed?
I just literally only just noticed the chat. Yeah, all right, hold on. It's surprising I'm so far behind on my computer. Find this. You are so far behind, isn't you?
I'm ready.
Did you feel comfortable in women's clothes, Cara? Is there something of this like live that I missed?
That was me in the women's clothes.
Oh yeah, it was Irishman in the women's. Oh right, the cheerleader. Right, I got you.
Yo, Mick.
Still have a nightmare.
Epic weekend that was.
Did you tell everyone about your little incident with your like needle in a haystack?
Yeah, I've told them. I told them the reason why there's no video of
I'm
this.
playing some mini violins.
Yeah, the chance of that appearance, that is, no offense, it's going to be pretty slim. But I reckon if someone finds it, they'll give you. You'll get your footage back. It's like this, isn't it?
I just seen that. So I was just scroll past it, but I just seen Rob's comment where he says potholders are mad as a box of frogs. It's quite funny because we've been in mines where we've come across like hundreds of frogs in there.
Oh mate, you know what? Right, that's one thing. Right, I'd love to get into the cave inside of it. I've done 2 caves, one commercial and one non-commercial sort of thing. I thought it was amazing. Like the bloke that took us out said, he goes in mining because you're not supposed to be there and you're always technically trespassing. There's no money in it, so no one's sticking up ropes and stuff. Whereas in caving, because it's natural, there'll be an anchor point. The anchor point will be rated to a certain time. It'll say who put it in there. There'll be like fixed ropes left everywhere. It's a lot more accessible, should we say?
Yeah.
And after crawling through that, you are.
I'm just reading through the chat. It's quite funny.
I forget I've got the chat open on my PC and like just tiny. You boys are like in some tiny little window I can't change. Tiny.
I've got this on my phone. I'm using my phone to do this because I couldn't be asked to find. I can't remember what it's called. The thing that
I haven't got a webcam. I don't have a webcam. I've got my phone. I've got my phone, GoPros, everything. I imagine I can set the GoPro up to some sort of webcam, but I've never tried.
I couldn't be asked to even put a webcam.
I'm using my Castle webcam. So
No, yeah, I definitely like to get more into the caving side of it though. Like that Croesort to Rosyth, that's the reason that's got so much stuff in it and zip lines and everything is because it's been set up by cavers.
Mick, if you send me an email with your address on it, I'll send you the pigtails.
What's he after? Feet pics, is it?
They're not being used anymore. I had to put them up because Neris wanted me to wear them cleaning the kitchen, and it was like, that's where I'm drawing the line.
Yeah, I don't even want to picture what's going on there. The moustache would have set it off even more.
I think Mick is feeling left out, like, for pigtails.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Is Mark in this chat? Are you there, Mark?
Oh, do you know what? Doing it through your phone though, it's got limitations, shall we say?
Yeah, I've got the camera thing on my phone, and then I'm trying to watch the keep up with the chat on the computer, but my brain has to think really fast. Whoa, what? Oh,
Mick.
now just said came in and she just said my boot got stuck on me.
10 minutes it took to get my boot off.
10 minutes to get your boot off.
I heard that as a boob job. I was thinking, what's happening here?
I was going, get your camera on, Mark. The link is at the top of the page.
Is he about?
Hello, Conrad.
Yeah, he's just a comment there. He's in there. Yeah. Get your camera
Yeah,
on,
we
buddy.
did one Friday with just the two of us. Then all four of us went out yesterday. And then Gaz was going to show you an amazing video of it, but decided to just like throw his memory card down the mine shaft. No, he didn't. He left it somewhere. It's been left behind somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a chance it'll turn up. There is a chance it'll turn up. No, the thing is, because you've said your name on it a few times and you've done an introduction, it's obviously a YouTube introduction. You never know. You never know.
Yeah,
I think if I found it, stuck it into a computer and after a YouTube introduction, I typed a YouTube channel name in and send them a message. Try and blag a few ounces of gold off you or something.
Yeah.
Evening nature.
A few boxes of
I think someone will find that in about 100 years time. I think, oh, what's this? And they'll watch it 100 years later and again. And think.
Well, if you reckon in 100 years the memory cards will still be the same size, mate, they're annoyingly small now. In 100 years, they'll be like a hair.
Yeah.
I've dropped my memory card.
If it's upside down, where it's the like black side is facing up, then you're never going to see it in that slate, even if it's sat on top of the rock. But if it's the like white side up, your torch might catch the glimpse of it.
Yeah. You might be lucky.
The
It's one of
chances
them.
of finding it is needle in a haystack, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Stranger things have
It would be
happened.
really good if it
Every
did
time
turn
I've lost
up.
my mobile, it's always turned up again, which is weird.
Yeah.
Your Mark.
I said, Mark, the link is on the top of the page. It's a pinned comment.
Anyone who wants it, what is it? You can get up to 6 people in here. Get in here, man. Get in here.
Yeah. Everybody, the link is on the top of the page.
Yeah, first come, first serve. Come and talk nonsense.
Yeah, come join the nonsense.
I'll put it in the chat again.
Yeah.
Come. Charles, I regretted Charles last night. I was that close to crying last night, but this morning, it's just one of them things. It was an epic weekend.
Well, what can you do?
That's what matters, like.
Yeah, the thing is, you lost the memory card. It's like pardon the pun, but it's like boo hoo 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 hoo. The memory is in there of the day because it was an epic day. That was an epic day.
Yeah.
It was it was really good. It was really good fun. we had some
Hey,
great
Frank
laughs.
Triggs, I know you've put like 30 years everyone had brain implants and internal memory. Do you remember a film called Johnny Mnemonic? Like an old film. It was like Keanu Reeves, and he had like you had hard drive stored in your brain, and he like never mind. There you go, Johnny Mnemonic. Watch it, folks. Oh, I watched a really good Mind film the
What,
other
the
day.
30-year-old Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah, mate. Too right. Give it a go. Yeah, we watched a really good one the other night. It's called As Above, So Below. It was about some
Hi,
like
Steffi.
explorers going through like Paris catacombs. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that.
That was.
That's on the thing I seen it up there earlier. It's quite.
It was really good. It was really good. Yeah, it was really good. Fair play.
They are quite interesting.
We got a legend coming to chat. We got a legend coming to chat.
Gareth, bro, how you doing? Irishman?
Mick, bro.
Hello, Paul. How's it going?
How's it going,
How
man?
you doing?
You're right there.
So I passed the email address at home. Shaz and Nessie seem to think I look nice as a lady. What the fuck?
Well, Jared can sort you out there, so I think send him the way.
Yeah.
I tell you, the things women find sexy, it baffle me. Like, but
Yeah, man.
I'm well into it.
So,
That's good.
That's true. That's true.
Are you keeping well?
Yeah, not bad. I've been out fishing today. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was a little bit cold today here.
Yeah,
Didn't really wanna
what
do
sort of
anything.
temperatures did you have?
6, 8
it was,
degrees or something.
Yeah, it was cold today. Like, you could feel it.
Oh, really? We were sitting there and it was all sunny for about, 2 or 3 hours. And then all of a sudden the temperature just went fucking cool. I was like, oh dear.
I was
What were you fishing today? Carp, was it,
heavily
or-
hungover.
Sorry?
What type of you fishing? What type of fish were you after today? Carp fishing, was it? Or?
Well, she was. Yeah, Nick was. But I was just after anything. Like when you have, for me personally, I've got a feeling that, well, I know I've seen it so many times that if it's below 12 Celsius, the carp, they switch off and they get all funny and everything else. They just stop feeding.
No, that's it. We have a couple of carp break lakes around here, and in winter they're pretty much useless. You go for the fun of it, but the fun of it's being cold on the thing. But yeah, you don't catch a huge amount. It's weird.
Yeah,
If you watch the Americans fishing programs, they see carp as a massive pest. Over here, it's great fun. We all travel to like other countries to capture carp. Over there, it's just like ripping them out of the water, like stamping on them and stuff. Over here, you have to have special
the
like.
biggest question you get is like, do you eat them? And I was like, no. Do you know what I mean? They're money fish, aren't they? They're all bred for that. And I'm like, oh no. I tried it. I must admit, I tried carp once and it tasted like dirt, and it's not for me. You know what I mean? But I was just like catching anything that was swimming. To be fair.
Yeah. Just that's the type of fishing I do. Just throw it in and hope for the best.
Yeah, Ireland's the best place, isn't it? It really is. It really is.
Yeah, it's mad. I'm just catching up with some of this chat, and from what I understand, is that you owe the ladies a video and a dress, Mick.
Irishman,
if you need to send me your address so I can send you a wig and a red dress. I've got a red dress and a wig that's ready to go.
Ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Yeah, please send it to him. I never want to see that thing again. You know what? Gareth had a scary one, but that thing.
Marker. It was a 500 marker, and Shaz said, "Oh, you got to wear a dress and all that." I said, "I'm not wearing a fucking dress fishing. That's like the kiss of death."
Actually, she said frock.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off with the frock word. I hate that word frock. I really fucking hate it.
We're going to. We'll start a petition.
Anyway, I said to her, I'm not doing it when I'm fishing. I'll do it when I've had a few G's.
Oh, well, that's the thing. When you've had a few beers, it's open market. everything goes.
The thing is, I owe it, so I can't back down on it. You know what I'm saying? It's
No.
Yeah.
I see it more as a challenge, innit?
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys done it. You done it with pride. Fair
Yeah,
play to you.
I blame Anthony for that because like we were sat here at like 1 o'clock in the morning or something, having a few beers, pretty pissed, and it was like, I'm buying a dress. I bought a dress.
I was going to say that sets a bit of a weird picture there, doesn't it? I was hanging around with Anthony and I thought I'm going to buy a dress.
No, it's one of the things you do when you're pissed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doubt.
Oh yeah. I bought myself a pair of Crocs the other day because, and then I got drunk and bought loads of ornaments to go on me Crocs. I already feel embarrassed before they've even come, but
I can't do the Crocs. I was always told young kids and old women putting out their washing. They were the only two people allowed to like wear Crocs.
I thought it'd help me walk through some of the water, but no.
When I was a kid, they used to always call them before Croc shot them things jelly shoes. Do you remember them?
Chaz, no wetsuit and fucking tutu.
Proper old school.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'd end up doing? I'd end up jumping in or something, wouldn't I? And I can't fish when I'm pissed. So.
Oh, Paul.
What?
Pink leotard, Mick, with your curly
Oh,
clock springs hanging out.
I can't even answer that, Paul. You know I'm well fucking trained down now. Behave yourself.
No.
Spent the night, haven't we?
The food started in already.
Well, it's pick a fishing lake you don't like, because I doubt they'd let you back again afterwards.
Yeah.
I would never do anything to jeopardise that. I've got so much respect on the lakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. You know what I mean? That
And
would be
the thing
like
is,
a death.
though, it's amazing how small these communities actually like are, innit? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do something
I-
with one
I
lake,
one
and the
mate-
next thing you know, they know in Scotland, like,
I had one mate that done it on a live sea fishing, and it just fucking killed his channel. So I'm
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I wouldn't even risk that. I wouldn't even.
There's
risk
a
Nah,
lake not
yeah.
far from us called Celtic Lakes, and they've got loads of big sturgeon. They've got like 90, 100-pound sturgeon and stuff in there.
Oh,
And,
shut up.
a lot of people sort of go there, mess up. They've had people like shitting in the ground and everything. But what they do is they name and shame everyone. They put CCTV footage of them, everything. You'll end up with like 20,000 comments of people like, oh yeah, full on name and shaming them.
Yeah.
It's like,
Whereabouts
but
are
yeah,
you then?
they've got them. We're Aberystwyth. We are like middle of Wales.
Oh, okay.
Whereabouts are you?
Listen,
Essex.
Essex.
Ah, right, yeah. Ah, right, yeah. You got a lot more sort of like coarse fishing around where you are. We haven't got much
Yeah.
here. We've got a couple. Yeah, there's one called Celtic Lake. So if you're ever down this area, you should check it out. They've got
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I
Yeah.
think they've got two massive sturgeon there. They get away with it. They're pets. They're not part of the fishing lake. They're two pets that live in the fishing lake. I think that's how they get away with it.
I'll have
But
to
yeah.
check those out. At the moment, the one I was fishing today, it's got. I think they get to. Well, the last time it came out, it was 2 of them. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
even
it.
something like that. But I'm trying
Yeah.
to catch them on match gear because the cart
I feel-
boy said to me, "You won't fucking get them."
They get caught quite a lot. My friend's caught one quite a few times, and he's got these pictures of them. They're like 5.5, 6 foot long, I think. But you have to
Yeah,
get into
yeah.
the water. There's no pulling them out the water. You're literally in the water with them. Like.
No, it's the utmost respect with those fish. Definitely. At the end of the day, they look prehistoric. I love them. I really
Yeah,
do love
yeah.
them.
6 foot long fish would be pulling me into the water.
Well, that's where caviar's from, isn't it? Sturgeon, isn't it? No, they're supposed to be really friendly, but that's where you get caviar from, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, sturgeon eggs. Have you tried caviar?
Yeah,
I find it
definitely.
awful. It's like little
yeah.
disgusting bath pills.
Nessie.
I've used it for bait. Before.
Oh, you look at you, Essex, rich man. Slapping the caviar on the hook.
No, seriously. On the day, I've pretty much.
I
used
imagine it'd be
everything,
really
to be
good. It's what
fair,
they used to, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Trout eggs, the lot. You got to try it all. You got to try it all.
Do you know
Well,
what's
see,
a
I'm
weird
not-
one around here?
I'm not
Most of the
a fan.
people I know that fish don't eat fish, right? I don't eat fish, right? Loads of my mates are really into fishing. You'll never get me fish. They'll might eat cod and a tuna sandwich, and that's about it, really, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
do
mate,
you know
the
what?
first
I
time I
can't
caught a
stand
fish
tuna.
with Shay, I didn't know
Do you
what to
eat
do with
fish?
it. It
Oh,
was
God.
in the boat flapping around it was, and it was like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? We tried to like hit it over the head and it carried on flapping. It was like, oh, I feel quite bad now.
He used to call it the priest, didn't it? A bit of copper pipe dipped in concrete, and you pull it out.
I was like, what do I do? So I started thinking about it now. It's actually quite funny. Spicing it, put a hole in the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, caviar when I
Johnny,
try
you're a
to do
good
it.
man. Thank you very
Hold
much,
on.
sir.
I'll be back in 2 seconds,
Much
boys.
respect.
Yeah.
All right. How you doing, Gareth? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much, sir. Nice to have you on the panel. Awesome.
It's good to see you. To actually chat to you. There was something I was going to ask you. Do you guys ever find anything gory down there? Or have you ever found anything gory?
Sheep skull.
Yeah, you tend to find the dead sheep more or less in everyone, yeah. And
Oh, okay.
it's becoming a bit of a theme where you're starting to work out. It's a bit weird, but you work out where people tend to shit. Like, yeah, 'cause you do come across the thing, but I would probably say if I was saying the most like worst thing that I found was actually on Saturday in this slate mine. Now, bearing in mind we'd already gone down one big incline. We came through. We climbed up another one. We came through quite really small hole like into another level, and there was just a tampon just sat there,
Oh, no.
like pulled out in all its glory, and it was like that
No, really?
like that took me back a little bit, like. But yeah, that's probably the worst thing
I
I've
missed
seen.
that.
You'd be like, what the fuck? How did that get down there, for fuck's sake?
Me and Anthony did actually have a conversation about like
I bet you did.
trying to work out like what scenario could that actually like.
You look at each other and scratch your head and go, what the fuck?
Where it was positioned, it was right in the middle of the walkway kind of thing. So like, yeah, it was a bit
Yeah,
random.
that's-
It was.
Yeah, that's really weird. That's
I
really
missed as
weird.
well, Mark.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't think you two missed that. Sorry, I would have pointed it out to you. That
I'm playing the bat anyways.
Oh, okay.
it was another thing that I seen that it wasn't gory or wasn't like thing, but it was it did annoy me a little bit. Was a dead shrew in one of the water pools, like
Oh, okay.
that really like annoyed me because I like those little buggers, like
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
you know, it
They're hard
was
to come
a
by
bit of a
now as
shame.
well. They're all protected and all that, aren't they? So,
Yeah,
I get
so
that. I get that.
it was a little bit of a shame, but you know what can you do? That's Mother Nature, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that lake I was fishing today, I mean, they're setting out like letting go programs with water voles and stuff like that because there is a
Yeah.
shortage of them over here. And today I counted 3, and they was all running along the bank, going in and out and everything else, and I thought that was really cool, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
And there's
it's
2
really,
lakes that
really
I
cool.
fish, and they've both got water voles on, and I was like, are these people not looking because they're right underneath me fucking feet? Do you know what I mean?
It's great
nice,
when
though.
you see stuff like that, though, isn't it? It really is. We should be
Yeah,
doing more to encourage it. I'm
Yeah,
not like
definitely.
an environmentalist. I'm not an ecoist. I'm not going to glue myself to the
No,
road
that's it.
kind of thing. But I definitely think that we should be doing more to preserve like conservation like
Without
that.
a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a
Yeah.
doubt. Because, I mean, like, normally round here, if you see rats, you know there's not going to be anything else.
Yeah,
Like water voles and stuff like that. They won't be around. They don't mix with rats and stuff like that because the rats eat them.
yeah.
And it's like, yes, please. I've sat on the bank before now, and the old weasels come up. They just jump out of
Oh,
nowhere. They just go whoop. They pull out
that's
a
cool.
water bowl and the rats and stuff like that, and you're like, that's fucking mad. That's fucking
Yeah.
mad. And they just sit there looking at you. Do you know what I mean? As if they've got a smiley face on. I'm like,
Mm.
if you're not out there, you don't see it all. If you're not out there, you don't see it all.
It's that's actually that's the thing, because that's one of the reasons why I enjoy this, like this system that we've created, where we go out every second week, because like a lot of the time it's like the scenery and things like that like make really the day, the location, like,
Yeah, definitely.
and then when you
It's
see
not
like
just about
certain
what we
things
do.
happen, like we got quite a lot of like things like red kites and stuff. So you quite often just see them swooping in and picking up like baby rabbits and then dropping them. And I know it's cruel to think, but it's just Mother Nature doing its thing.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
And it's actually pretty cool to watch when you just see something natural happen in front of you. It's like, oh yeah, because you don't get a lot of it these days.
No. I mean, when you watch it on telly, don't put it into like to what it is really. When you see it in front of you, it's like, whoa, that's hardcore.
Like watching trout jumping in the stream, you just like on the TV, it's just fish jumping out of water. But when you're stood on the side of the bank, it's like arguably one of the most beautiful like things you'll ever see. Like,
without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
It's such a cool experience. But you can put that in like lots of different contexts. But that's why you should get out and about and do as much as you can.
Definitely.
You create your own hobbies, like go cycling, go kayaking, like play golf. You'll experience anything.
Stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
definitely.
Fresh air is good for you as well. No, fresh.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh yeah. Well, we've got the sea to our left, and then we've got like mountains to our right. So
I know. I said to Gareth, like, "Where's your sea rods? Get them out! Do not get involved."
I know. Yeah. And Gareth, where Gareth lives, he's like right on the beach, pretty much. Like he's what, 30 foot, 40 foot, pretty much from the beach. And it's a nice beach. He's got a lovely stream come past his house and stuff. Like he lives in a really gorgeous little location.
Mate, really?
He's like, he should be on the beach every day.
Yeah, but you find that though, don't you? I like when it's on your doorstep, you just take it for granted.
Yeah, and you've always got to have that thing where, like, when does your hobby not become fun, innit? Because it's always still got to be fun. But if you're doing it all the time,
I get just as much enjoyment from watching stuff as I do like just for fishing for them. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll just stop and just go, you just got to watch this. You just got to watch it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it takes over.
Yeah, because like it's same as like Gareth's videos. You watch some of the things on his channel, like, and like are going into like some of the same minds that he's been into already, but like the experience that he's had doing it, because he's like rope climbing down and things like that. He's getting to see things that like you know, even people going into the mine like me still don't get to experience or see.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
watching it, even watching it on channels and stuff, you don't get the feeling of like the awesomeness of everything around your surroundings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And the thoughts of
Yeah.
people going down there and how it was dug and stuff like that. You don't get that just from
Yeah, so-
watching.
a prime example of that was in that mine where we were doing the fancy dress. There was a hole there, and Gareth said like, "Oh, he's like descended off that and things," and I was a little bit like, I couldn't believe that he went down there on his own, because I was shining the torch down and I was like, I can't even see the bottom. It's just straight, like it's like on his
Yeah.
camera footage. It looked like you could easily just go boom on the bottom, but you could like I got 40-meter beam torch and I couldn't see the bottom.
yeah.
Like, yeah, no. No, thank you.
With the camera, the camera makes it look a lot worse than what it really is, and it'll be the same when you see when you see Anthony or Explorer's video of Friday. It'll look as if it's vertical like that, but it's not. So it's about halfway between vertical and 45 degrees. So
Yeah.
I for Anthony's video, because that's going to be epic.
Well,
And that was his first time going into a mine on the rope, so that will be epic to watch. When
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
It's
Yeah,
one of
I'm
those
looking
things that, I mean, like, to be fair, unless you're down there, you can't really appreciate it. I'd like to have a go with you guys, but
Yeah,
I
mate.
doubt
Like,
they'll ever.
there's a couple of mines here that like if you said to me today, like I wanted to go into a mine, there's one in particular that is like absolutely perfect for your first mine. There's no
Yeah.
there's no tight crawling apart from like one small little bit where just getting into the entrance, but it is literally just going under a rail track kind of thing. But otherwise, it's like you got like 7-8 foot head height. It's really wide. The cabins, the lakes inside there's like some waterfalls and things like. So I would like there are places that you can go that are really, really, really safe, but really, really like, amazing still to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if you did want
definitely.
to go,
Well,
like,
anything you like, if there's a certain amount of risk, then it's got to be part of it, you know. Definitely.
yeah, but it is, yeah. There's some that like if it's your first time, they are really cool. The first
I'm
mine I
down
went
for that.
into with Mark and Anthony, they've done it loads of times, and Gareth has been doing it a while, and I've been watching Gareth's videos for a while. But they rang me and they said that like they're going to a mine on Saturday. Do I want to come? And it was like, fuck it, I got nothing else to do. So the next thing you know, I'm climbing down this like cliff face to look at like a pile of cars that have been buried in the mine. So like, it's like, this is ridiculous.
That's cool. That's
So
cool.
bloody cool. Like,
But Gareth said, "Oh, you have to wear women's clothing as well, right?"
yeah, it was all like, and if you watch the video, you'll notice that Gareth was behind me all the way. Like,
yeah, I wonder why.
I had to give the viewers a view to watch.
yeah.
you know, I gotta be honest though, I didn't feel embarrassed at all. I just thought, bugger it. Like it's like it is what it is. You gotta have a laugh. And to be honest,
You
if
just
you can't
switch
take
off
the piss
and
out
go.
of yourself,
You just switch
then-
off and go, and it.
yeah.
And to be fair, doing that thing that kind of thing that you do, you have to switch off and go, and that's the way it's
Yeah.
got to be.
The funniest part about that night was when we packed back up in the car like 12:30 at night or something like that. We drove to the 24-hour spa, and I went in with I was in the dress covered in mud with the wig on. I had my farmer's cap on, and then there was Gareth and Anthony stood next to me, and it just looked like we'd been out dogging.
Yeah. I feel pulled with all the little oil. What's going on here then?
I embraced it. I did. It was like you play up to it then.
Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
It was really funny. Like with them two were like standing next to me like tomatoes, like red as fuck.
Big respect to a lot of
Cheers,
you.
Tony.
Respect, yeah. Seriously.
The
Yeah,
thing is,
nah, you got-
we're serious. We're serious with the dangers and we respect the artifacts, but we also have a downward
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah.
The banter we have with the ground is awesome.
Like we spoke
Yeah.
on chats about the air quality and stuff like that as well. I mean, I know they're big factors, but yeah, there is a danger element. I know that.
Yeah, so
But
I'm
you-
just catching
You
up on the
guys,
chat.
you guys do it. You guys do it well. Respect,
Johnny
yeah.
Small
seriously.
Castle, that's 100%, mate.
Are the worst ones.
Give this a like, share Gareth as much as you can, because like he's a proper G in this neck of the woods. Like he is really cool what he does.
What you see is what you get. There's no BS. Like what you see is what you
No,
get.
that's it. That's it.
With the air quality, what a lot of people don't see on video is a lot of the mines we go into. There'll be a shaft up above the hill, and you'll feel the wind come through the tunnels. Obviously, some mines are dangerous where there isn't any wind coming through. Most of them, you'll feel the air coming through, rushing through. Like on the weekend, like on a weekend now, we went through some holes yesterday, and the wind was screaming through the hole, screaming through the hole.
It was mad, wasn't it? At one point, if you had a kite, you could have flown it.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really windy under there.
Okay.
Up that section where we went down through the bars by the boat.
Yeah.
That was like a bloody wind tunnel. That was crazy.
Man,
Really
I
crazy.
forgot about the boat. Oh my god, I absolutely totally forgot about that. We found a canoe. Well, I say we found a canoe. In this mine we were at yesterday, when you go like in, out, over, up, down, and like miles underground, there was a little like chamber that was flooded, and there was a Canadian canoe in it.
Shut up,
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
mate.
It was about 10-foot rope climb, like down to it, and I didn't
No
want to
way.
climb down the rope, but yeah, I forgot about that. Do you know what? That's quite
That's
funny.
mad, isn't it? That's proper mad. That really is.
It's mad to think like how they even got it in there, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, no, I forgot all about the canoe.
We had trouble getting through some of the holes. Literally, one
Oh,
hole
mate.
we struggled to get through, and then one of us.
I was determined on not taking my bag off, and I was like stuck for about
Get wet.
3 minutes, like wiggling, like I will make it. Like,
Just get
my
wet
legs
up.
were just dangling in the air, like it was like fuck. Pardon my French, but it was a bit. There was a lot of swearing going on at that particular moment.
There was one hole we all had to twerk just to get through the hole.
Oh man, it was funny. It was funny. That was crazy yesterday. I will give it that. Like that was a crazy place. Like I didn't expect it. Like in the slate mine kind of thing. I expected it to be like the rest of this slate mines that we've been to, but yeah, that was so different. Like,
Do you know what? That's what breaks it up, though, isn't it? I mean, like you go down there, you have a laugh, but there's a serious side to it as well. Big ups, yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Oh yeah, like at the end of the day, it's your safety is your thing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
been moments where like, Gareth has crossed something and he said like that was a little bit dodge. There's been moments like in Frongork where like I was in a little bit of a mood and I wasn't really with it that day. And we walked across that board, and when I walked across there, I got to the other side and I turned around and it was like, what a dickhead. Why did I just do that? I just looked at Gareth and he was putting his harness on and setting himself up, and it was like, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how not to die. Like, because like we've stood on pieces of wood, and like a couple of weeks ago we were on that piece of wood and it collapsed. It just so happened it only went about 3 foot, but it was for that second. It was like
that's it. It's just that one gamble that fucking take you down, isn't it?
Yeah, I've fallen off that many ladders in my time that every time I look at a ladder now, I evaluate my whole life.
Yeah.
I got it. I got a bit of a fear of
every time it's respect for your surroundings, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, we went to one mine before, and this was just before we linked up with Gareth. But we got to this ladder. I looked at it, and then, like, it was really, really tall. It was bent halfway up. Mark was already halfway up. Then the other lad that we were with, Gaz, he went up. Anthony went up, and then I was just stood there at the bottom. And I said something to Anthony, and he said, "Don't talk to me, mate. I need to concentrate." And then suddenly, I had a fear, and I couldn't climb the ladder. I got halfway up, and it was like, "Nah, I'm backing out." So I came down, walked all the way back around. The lads came around the other way. We met back up, kind of thing. But it was like, there's no piss taking. There's no like, if you do it, you do it. If you're not doing it, it's your safety, isn't it? Like,
yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And if you ain't feeling it, you can't do it. Simple as that, isn't it? It's just done.
Yeah. So that ladder actually annoyed me that much that, it was a couple of months later we went back, and it was like straight to the ladder, and it was like, right, climbing to the top. And as soon as I got to the top of it, it felt like a really powerful drug, to be honest. It was like,
you've done it. It's an achievement every time.
None of us did that ladder the first time we got there.
Yeah, I was saying when we went there, when I went there the first time, and you, Mark, Gaz, and you went up it, and I was left at the bottom. It was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, no.
When we went with Gareth, when I got to the top, I turned around and Gareth was walking up one-handed, holding his camera. Like, it was like, yeah, okay.
Do you know what? That's one thing, right? No matter how, it still doesn't leave me. I've always had a fear of heights. I can't stand on the edge of a cliff and look over. So no matter how much, I still do it all the time. I was a window cleaner years ago, so it's okay to face your fears, but you don't get over them. You really don't get over them. It's all fear. No.
Derek,
people say it's like a magic drug. Face it a couple of times, you're never scared again, right? Yeah, looking over these 200-300 foot drops are horrible, I've got to say.
Yeah,
still fascinating.
I can imagine that's pretty quickly.
And Derek said that he wants to come to the UK to do some paranormal investigation. So whenever you get here, mate, send us a message. We go to mines where there's like Welsh tales from like the 1700s about like babies being thrown down and like.
Oh really? All that?
Yeah, like some of the stories you hear, you always dismiss it. It's like, it's like the woods cry at night and stuff like that. And on a silent, when there's no wind, you can hear the screams of babies coming from the shafts and stuff. And it's like,
yeah, see, we all love a good story. It's like, I'm too much of a skeptic. I'll always go into these things, with full open mind, but like when I leave and I'm all, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit of a skeptic.
I believe and see.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I always think about like aliens, for instance. Everyone's got a mobile phone in their pocket. If there were all of these UFOs flying around, there'd be you know what? There's a weird weather balloon pops over Aberystwyth and 200,000 people have taken a picture of it. But yeah, this
Yeah,
huge
really?
thing in the sky, only 2 people have taken a picture and they're both really interested in aliens.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit of a skeptic. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to not.
I'm
Yeah,
on.
I definitely don't believe we're.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? Wait, I'm gonna have to mess my screen. Hold on,
How we
I
doing?
got it.
All right, listen, I'm going to step down, leave you guys to chat, and I'll be in the chat.
all right.
It's
I'll
good
catch you
meeting
later,
you.
mate.
Thanks for
My
coming
kid's
up.
about to
Right.
walk in after getting out
Take
of the
care,
bath.
yeah?
Liam,
Cheers, buddy.
it's a
Love and
this on
respect.
a video, so
Send me that address
I'll
if you
get you
want
on
the
now.
address.
Right, I'll just be 2 seconds.
Yeah. So,
I shall return.
how's it going, Mark?
All right.
Yeah, not bad, buddy. Not bad. Yourself?
Oh, aching a bit.
Mate, yeah. Do you know what? My shoulder,
Same here.
for some reason, this shoulder seems to have taken a battering yesterday.
No,
It
everything.
didn't
Every
help
muscle,
that,
every bone, my back, my legs, my arms. It was
yeah.
it was brutal. It was brutal.
Yeah, what did it for me was not taking me
surprised your
bike off
back
to
is
get to
bad
that
after
hole.
that.
Sorry, Gareth, I missed that. Sorry.
I would say, not surprised Mark's back is bad after going through that hole backwards. Remember one hole you went backwards?
Oh, I was
That
bent
was
literally
bad.
in half the wrong way.
It's brilliant, isn't
wrong
it? Because you
way.
make a plan in your head and it's like, right, I'm going to execute this. And it's like, why am I upside down? Like, what just happened? It's quite funny, it is, eh?
Eh.
No, I did enjoy it, yeah. Yeah, it was really,
Yeah,
it was a good one
it
for
was a
that.
good day out.
And we still haven't done half right, have we, Mark? So
Yeah.
we will have to go there again sometime.
I found
Yeah.
a way through down to the eastern working, and what I could see of it, there's the whole adit of the old Hobnail blueprint all the way through the adit.
Oh, sick. Good.
Oh, no
Yeah,
way.
nice.
The whole width and length of it. So you just got to walk on the stones on the side, but it's completely hidden.
Yeah. It was a different kind of feel to like the other slate mines that we normally go in.
I think it was like most of the ones we've done have closed maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
When this one, it was closed, 80 odd years ago.
Yeah.
So there was more time for collapses, things like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of fresh collapses, to be fair. That one boulder that was like the size of like a truck was just really like intimidating. You stood next to it and it was like, it's like it doesn't even like, I'm not even as tall as this rock, like it's mad.
Oh,
It
it
was
was.
like,
Very unstable, going through some of them little tight bits and, fresh falls. Things that weren't there before, it's all collapsing and it's a bit daunting.
yeah, because like even the tramway, the way that like was still there was actually the incline trams. Like that was actually pretty cool to see still sitting where it should be.
Yeah,
like that, and those turntables, like they just moved so easy. Like it was just incredibly balanced. Like it was mad. It's not like any of the other site mines we've been into.
No, definitely not. Definitely worth another visit at least.
Yeah. I didn't realise that you didn't see the tampon though. I would have pointed it out to you if it's big. It was bloody disgusting. It was. It was just it was like just looking at it going, how the hell did that get there? Like,
how did the Christmas tree get there? Who takes the Christmas tree?
Yeah, the Christmas tree. Holy moly, mate! I forgot about the canoe. I forgot about the Christmas tree. Oh my God. There was a Christmas tree with baubles and everything on it. Wow, yeah. I forget. Yeah, mate. Actually, do you know what? I can't wait to. I'm just I'm more gutted that Gareth has lost his SD card because, like, you know, all his fans would have like think there was a Christmas tree, like, it's like, and the alien. The
Well,
little
I didn't
alien.
see it until
Oh
last
my
week.
god! Yeah.
I didn't see it.
What
That
an
was
effort to
wicked,
go
though,
through
wasn't
to get rid of it, though.
That was wicked.
So again,
What an effort to go through to get rid of that tree.
what an effort. I've gone through some effort before now, but that's top mark. That is. I'll give it that.
Yeah. We've all gone through some efforts to
Bye-bye,
get rid of some Christmas trees, and like, but that was just taking it to a whole new level.
Definitely.
It was brilliant.
Hello, how's it going?
All right.
Do you know what? The kids have always got the most important homework they've got to hand in the morning, 10 minutes before they go to sleep. But
Oh,
I need to do this massive, like, 4 pages of homework. What? It's
I
always
know.
10 minutes before you go to sleep. Or I need to take a cake into school tomorrow is the one. What?
Yeah.
It's already past your bedtime. It's like Sunday. Where am I going to get, like, stuff to make a world cake? Right, what I got in the cupboard? Some currants. Right.
I'm just going to scroll through the chat and have a quick catch up. Like, was it?
What's this?
Having a
Yesterday's
Yeah,
live
sorry, I'm new to this. I keep
Was-
forgetting about the chat.
was
bit,
one
I'm
of my
sorry.
favourite.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, sorry, I'm just
I
going to.
keep forget as well.
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just looking at Derek's comment back to what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, that's it. You've always got to have an open mind, innit? Like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
you always gotta
I'd
have
love
an
to be
open mind.
proved wrong. I literally love to be proved wrong.
Yeah,
Like in the last video, I even had a Ouija board with me.
mate. I was just sat there, and it was like I'm looking at somebody with like balls on their face and Pennywise, and it's like it was just so fucked up. It was like
It's
just
still
so
here.
fucked up. Like, imagine me swearing. I don't mean to swear on your live there, Gareth, but like, there's no other way to describe that situation. It was just so bizarre that like,
No.
I'm so glad it was on video, because if I had said to Daenerys this happened, she'd be like, no, it didn't. Like, no, it
See you
didn't.
later, Grandma Kelly.
No.
Yeah, false floors, Frank, are really
Yes.
dangerous, because especially if they're covered slightly, because you literally you don't know till you've stepped on it. And there has been moments where, like, you know, Mark has stepped forward and he's like walked across something, and it's like, oh shit, hang on. Like, we've walked through some mud and we've sunk, like, one time, me and Mark, right up to our knees, and we had no idea what was under us as we were going down. And it was like, it was so funny. That was, it was just like, we're almost stuck in the mud at that point. Like, he's like, but then like Gareth was stepped on pieces of wood walking across, and you can see, like, you can actually see it bowing as you're walking on it, and it's like, no. Like, there's been other times where you've like, yeah, false floors are very dangerous. You always gotta keep
On
an eye
Friday, it
out.
wasn't a false floor technically, but we stood on the edge of this portal and it was flooded, so I would have just ended up very wet and cold rather than falling to my death. But I stood on the end of the portal taking pictures, looking in with torches, and I looked down, and the piece I was stood on was just a bit of floating wood with a load of mud on it, broken off. And you'll see on the video, it's like about 6 inch lower than everything else I'm standing on. So yeah, you just got to be careful where you walk. I wasn't. I just got all excited. Look at this. I'm nearly swimming in it.
Yeah, because there are some places where you do not have to worry about it. Like, there are places like where it's just constantly solid underneath you, kind of thing.
Yeah, slate
when we
mines,
went-
you know when you're walking along a slate mine, that
Yeah,
the ground's fine. It's just whatever's going to fall from the ceiling's the problem there.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the thing, isn't it? It's the roof that'll kill you rather than the floor.
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
And when we
I'll
went
say
to
wherever
that
you go,
dog
it's just
F-I
whether you look
one,
up or you look down, and
the
Yeah.
dog FI one had a layer of rocks in the second time we went, and it was like a warning for false floors. And you could see the massive holes in the false floor, but the false floor only looked about only a few feet above where the actual floor was. It looked more of a false floor to let the railway go across, the tramway go across, like, easier.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that though, because I just got so complacent with the open stope that I walked around the corner and you were like, "There's a bloody hole in front of you," and it's like, "Oh yeah, right, okay." You can just see where the water's been slowly washing it out. And
Yeah, I think on the video it's like, "Are we going to sit down and have a cup of tea? Where should we sit down?" It's like, not on the false floor. And we're like, "Oh yeah."
yeah, yeah, but where did we sit? On the false floor. We sat right
Hello,
there.
Johnny.
It was like, better here than anywhere. Like,
Johnny, I ordered, in memory of you, and I wanted to try one for ages, I ordered 4 of them one-chip challenges, and they were supposed to have been here on Thursday, and I was going to take them with me to the mine with us on Saturday and whip them out, and they haven't arrived. I had to message the people, and they're resending them more out, so it'll take another week, but yeah, otherwise, at that mine yesterday, there would have been 4 of them one-chip challenges.
oh, mate.
I would have come prepared. I wouldn't have brought you ice cream, obviously.
The
Yeah.
last time we did
I
the
could have bought you a bag of melted cream.
we had some of the bomb sauce before, and I was in the garden being sick. Like, Craig was there standing over the sink pouring a pint of milk over his face, and you were just sat there laughing. It was like,
It's the
this is
buzz. You just get that bad,
ridiculously
like,
horrible.
it's a high, isn't it? Sort of thing. It feels like the best way I could describe the bomb. It feels like there's a tiny cat on your tongue trying to scratch its way out of your mouth.
That's
It's more
a
rather than
really
hot. It's
great,
just like
nice way to describe
it
torture.
just feels like loads of little cuts on the inside of your mouth. Oh mate, if I took peanut butter with me, they'd be rescuing me from the cave. I've got like a peanut allergy, so I think it's probably a bad idea.
You wouldn't have fit through that last hole. You had enough sort of struggle as it was.
Yeah, the swollen face out here, like.
You came through. Everyone else came through facing that way, and then you came through like that. I was like, "How have you done that?"
I don't even know how I did that. It wasn't that hard, but I don't know how I did it. And it was fine until I got to the end, and it was just upside down all of a sudden.
Do you know, when we got to the first hole climbing out, it was like, right, we climbed through that, and it was like, yeah, sound. And then we got to the second one, and it was like, oh, God, I forgot about this one, right? And then the third one, it was like, what the hell's going on? I can't remember coming through all these holes. And we got back out onto the level, and it was like, holy Jesus, did we actually just climb through that like, size of a grill? Like, it was literally like the size of a grill in your cooker. It was like crazy. I forgot all about all of those things. As soon as I came home yesterday, I had a quick bath, and Caitlin was coming home for the weekend, and her and her boyfriend were coming. So I thought, yeah, let's have a beer. And then at like 6 o'clock this morning, I was fucking steaming, mate. I was like, I think I might have sent you a few videos.
Yeah. I woke up this morning to like some.
Yeah, I see you now. Like.
You looked a bit Wurzel Gummidgy.
It was so bad. It was like I don't even remember half the night, but we drank like 2 bottles of rum, half a bottle of vodka, bottle of sours, and about like 10 cans each. And it was like, it was a bit of a heavy one, to be fair.
No, I was knackered. I fell asleep, but I had to go to work today, unfortunately.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I couldn't have been dealing with that. Like, I forgot all about the phone call last night as well, and then I woke up and it was like, no, it says Gareth rang, and she was like, no, there's like, thank God. I forgot I offered to drive you back up to Blind to go find them.
Yeah, I remember when you were saying that. He was going, oh, tomorrow we'll go for it. And he was going, no, and I was saying, oh, please hold him to it, just so he can wake up. Like, what have I agreed to? What have I done?
As soon as I woke up at like 12:30 to Nera saying like, we're supposed to be in the pub for Sunday dinner at 1. And it was like, oh, sugar. Like, oh my God, is Gareth rang? And she's like, no. And it's like, thank the world. Like,
yeah, I couldn't have faced that.
Oh, it's so funny.
I said to the kids last night, we're going to go and buy a load of paint and we're going to start redecorating tomorrow. Then I woke up, I just couldn't be bothered. So like, we'll go get it after work tomorrow. We'll go and do it tomorrow, like it. See, painting's
Sundays
amazing.
are supposed to be for nothing.
Yeah, not painting and working. But
Yeah. My youngest lad doesn't even want to get dressed on a Sunday because he just says it's a pants day.
yeah, I got no problem with that.
I
Generally,
completely agree
pants.
with you, yeah.
Until I got introduced to lounge pants. They're definitely not pajamas. The lounge pants I tell everyone. But, like
You
the
try
pajamas,
Gerard's
baggy pajama
mind pants.
bottoms. Amazing. Huh?
You what, sorry, Mark?
You know, try Gerard's mind pants. Them yellow
Oh,
ones.
mate,
Oh, the green ones. The green ones.
green.
Yeah. I had to
I didn't
stare
even
at
know
like
it
half
after
an
me.
hour.
I will give it that. At the time, in my head, that was a brilliant decision. Till I watched it back on the video and thought, "Oh my god, I'm climbing under a train track in my pants." Like it is like,
And it was mud. I'll give it you. They were mud stains, but you had like brown mud stains up the back of them and down your legs. So
yeah,
it was
But
mud.
that was
I'll give
the
it you.
mud.
It was mud, but it made
It
it
was
look
the
even
mud.
more special.
like, I was that was definitely right. That was definitely the mud. Right. If I had a shit myself, I would have showed you.
No, I'll give it you. It was 100% mud, but just from when you were like, I was crawling down a hole, you were bent over like 10 feet in front of me, and it's like there's a man in green pants there with brown stains down his back.
I know, and that was
Why
like,
am I fit this hobby?
it's like
Surely I'm just going to buy a bike and go cycling or something.
on that day, Mark's friend Gaz was there as well, and it was like, "Hi, I'm Jared, stripping off naked in the mine."
I met Gaz's girlfriend today, or wife, my wife or girlfriend today. She was in work.
But I don't know.
It's always weird. It's like you're Anthony from Go Minding with Gaz. Huh? Yeah. That's the weird thing with YouTube, isn't it? That is the bizarre thing with YouTube when people talk to you. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always a weird way to know. Yeah. It must be bizarre. Like Gaz did the other day. He went to meet me in work, and we were going to go to this mine. And he sat down, and one of the blokes I was working with turned up. Oh no, it was like through Tiercoid, Al Pritchard just turned up. Went, "Oh, you're Pennywise."
Yeah.
It must be strange.
Yeah.
It must be strange.
I was.
Yeah.
Famous, Gareth. You're famous.
That's mad.
I was in the Builders Merchant, and a guy I watch on YouTube, local bloke that does fishing, Cardigan Bay Fishing and Adventures, walked past me, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And he was like, I got
bang
on.
good,
He was like,
wasn't
"Hey." And he looked at me, he was like, "It's Dave!" He got really excited. I did.
So, Jared, what's happening next Friday? No, not next Friday. What's happening for the next trip? We still don't know. It's your pick now, isn't it? It's your pick. No, sorry. I'm in this way. It's him. Then it's me. Then it's back to Gareth. No. Yeah, it's back to Gareth because it was Mark's pick this week.
Yeah.
That was surprisingly more difficult than it needed to be.
Well, my plan didn't work. Yeah, I didn't try and kill you all, but you're all still here. So
I'm still here. Yeah, I tried to do it on Friday too, but I survived somehow. I got myself out.
Yeah. Do you know, it was quite funny because I said to Naris, it was like 10 o'clock or something like that, and it was like, "Oh, I haven't heard off Anthony yet." So she was like, "Oh, try ring him," and it was like, I did. Just went to answer phone. You must still
I'm
be on
normally
the
good at that, letting
Yeah.
people know, right? But we've got a lift. I was doing this gardening group, but one of the people that turned up, the other nice bloke, he gave us a lift to Talabont afterwards so we could carry on building this greenhouse for a bit. And he goes, "Oh, who do you normally tell? Do you tell people like where you go?" And it's like, "Yeah." I was like, looked at Gaz, it's like, "Oh yeah, we haven't done it this time. We haven't told anyone." It's like, "Right, I'm telling you then." Right, I'm adding you on Facebook now. If you haven't heard from me, you will do, but if you haven't heard from me, you're gonna, I don't know, do something.
Yeah.
So that was the only time I've forgotten to actually put a plan into place. And that was probably the most important time to have put a plan into place. Really.
Yeah, to be fair. Especially the ones at night time, innit? Because if like the morning ones we do during the day are one thing, but the night ones, because the Saturday ones are so planned, we plan it over the next 2 weeks. We know where we're going, everybody knows where we're going.
And it'll take a long time to find you. Like Gaz has been there a couple of times. I've been to that hole a couple of times. How long did it take us to find it, Gaz? It took us longer to find it than it did to walk there, wasn't it? And we had to get a map out. We had to go onto like an old map and everything. So trying to find it in the woods, and we're in a path here. Then we was like putting a dot where we assume it is off that 1900s map onto like a new map, which is hard because of trees and stuff. So you got to try and write. There's a road that way that probably lines up with that. Then you got to try and follow that on your phone. So yeah, good luck trying to find you.
Front of the dark.
Yeah, it does.
It looks so
You always get that thing as well. It's like, imagine walking along and it's like, look at that rope there. It's well nice, that is. Mate, look at that. It's probably worth about 100 quid, that rope. Look, there's 2 of them. Way, we've got 2 ropes. A couple of hours later, come out the mine like, oh, what? What do we do now?
That is a fear, though. I will give it that. That is one of my fears. Is that I think like
because you just left a couple 100 quid worth of ropes just lying in the woods tied to a tree.
Like, I don't trust everyone, but to be honest, there are a lot of nefarious people in this world that would like people tie metal cables and stuff like that across the forestry tracks on mountain bike trails and stuff. We used to have to clear them when we were strimming them, and people just like to see people hurt themselves for a kick, and
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put anything past anybody. Like if I trusted you 100%, then I've got my life in your hand, innit? But
you got to keep your life in your own hands.
I don't like the idea of just like dropping the rope off, like climbing down, and that's my only lifeline to get out. And somebody comes along, like you said, and says, "That's a nice rope. I'll have that," like kind of thing, because they just don't give a shit and they just don't know that somebody's there.
You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Just turn up and your rope's gone.
Yeah, you're buggered, didn't you?
When we climbed up the ladders, it was. I had a 40-meter rope, and we probably lost a meter tied around the tree. We chucked it down the hole, and there was about 3 meters left. So we'll just say 35 meters of rope. Then it's where Roy's built his ladders, and that's another 75 foot, according to that bloke. There was the report of the bloke that did it from the Welsh Mines Trust. So it's a fair old trek. But when you get there, as soon as I saw that orange of the rope, you feel much better. Until I had to go climbing it, that was knackered.
Yeah, Gareth.
I gotta go to T-Bar. Give me a second, I'll be straight back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Die down.
Remember to take your headphones off. I've done that so many times. You end up ripping the keyboard off.
Yeah.
I've done it before. I had a set of they were quite nice ones, and I was swiveling around in the chair and it just did a spin. And obviously they just spun around the bottom of the chair and snapped it off. I was devastated.
Oh mate, that's quite funny.
I reckon we should give it a go, trying the CB radios down the thing. I've heard they're quite good. Like they're supposed to bounce. You'd think it'd just be line of sight, but they're supposed to bounce around quite well.
I'm catching up on the chat again quickly, and Izzy just commented saying, "I don't know how I found a slew of young men on a panel not acting a fool." It's refreshing.
It's quite refreshing. I've been referred to as a young man for a change.
No, she's obviously talking about me.
I have to keep my hair short to hide the grey hairs.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are all wearing hats.
Yeah. Oh,
but thank you.
It's a crow's nest under there.
Yeah. It's cheaper than heating.
Yeah. It's quite funny. There's no. To be fair, it's been quite a cold night. I've got the heating on. Feeling a little bit vulnerable.
I haven't got the heating on tonight. I haven't sunk that low tonight yet.
No, I'm literally sat here in a coat and everything. It's
right. So it's not that bad here.
No, I'm just feeling vulnerable.
So where are we going then? Where's the next trip? Have you got any ideas, or is it a secret? What we do every time is, every time we go on a weekend, we all get to pick. So it becomes sometimes a surprise. But yeah, it was. Which way am I pointing? Well, that's alien to me, but it was Mark's pick last week, Bulldoze. So this week it's... Oh, yeah.
Wales, they point everywhere.
It's Irish Man's today. Why couldn't they put it in the right way where I could just point in the right direction? So where are we going?
Right, hang on. I'm just going to load up me.
Oh,
Nah.
his brainstorming up.
Yeah,
He's got like- Is it a brainstorm they call that, where you write the thing and you put the lid? Yeah, it's a brainstorm, isn't it?
I had a couple of ideas like that. I was thinking, like there's one up in Canroost, something like that, up North Wales, which looked quite interesting. But I can't say the name of these places properly. But like Dorothy Mine.
Yeah, Dorothy.
Yeah, like, but so far, from what I understand, is that it was open quarried, not mined. Like they mined it, but then like a company came along and open quarried it. So there's no underground thing, but they have a big there's a big Cornish beam engine there, and the shafts and stuff. But that's just more of a forestry walk. So I'm not.
Wherever goes, you pick. All the pressure's on you. It was saying there, I just clicked on it, and it was saying in the last 20 years, 25 divers have died in that. Well, obviously the water. It'd be even stranger if they died out of the water.
Like 25 divers died of like sleeping.
I don't know what they died of in the water. Drowning, I imagine. That's probably like a safe bet.
Running out of oxygen, maybe.
Yeah. Probably a safe bet. It's probably more than likely than fire.
Yeah, but I do really want to go to the other side of Carlisle to see that thing we were talking about the other day. Like, so
hello, Tails.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to write everything down in the next couple of nights, put them on pieces of paper, stick them in my hat, and I'll get the missus to pick one out.
Yo, Brady.
And that's what we'll do.
Easy.
I'm not doing gold this time. My last two have been gold. I'm not doing gold.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
50 eyes.
Have you seen these? Have you seen these?
Hey,
you need to do the thing to do. There you go.
Have you checked his credentials? Because I stood back and forth. Where's your ID back? I want to see passports. The benefit of like I suppose like this group kind of thing, like, you know, and is that we've known each other now for so long that I believe Mark is who he says he is.
Yeah. No, it's weird.
I don't think he's an imposter. I think it would be a long line to go, like, you know what, 15 years is like, hi, my name's Mark.
And then an extra 15 years of this one over here.
I was going to say, yeah. These are the OGs. These are the newbies.
That's a bald wig he's wearing. Really, he's got an afro underneath.
I'm going to be wearing one of them.
It's
tired.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make something to eat now and watch Match of the Day 2 and sit here depressed that goal against Arsenal stood.
I've just found
perfect goal. Perfect goal.
Brutal, mate. Gareth is not a football fan, so he's gonna hate this particular moment. But yeah, we will.
Hey, Gareth, right with you next time.
The bit that I don't understand, right? I could get over the bit where he jumped into him. I could get over that. But before that even happened, the ball was blatantly offside. And the ball was blatantly off the pitch. It was like,
I'm not getting involved in any football vlogging here.
Oh, no, I don't care. I'm well happy it happened. I hate Arsenal, so I'm well happy it happened. But you literally, fair enough, where he jumped into him, you could say, oh, that could have happened accidentally. So fair enough with that, right? But before that, the pass was like, yeah, he even showed the VAR image, and you can see a blatant line of grass in between the ball and the white line. It's like, oh, right, yeah, damn. And it's like, they gave it, amazing. They gave it, yeah.
I suppose the problem now is that I suppose I can't really say anything because I don't want to offend anyone in the chat or like, you know, because like Newcastle are a big team. There's a lot of people there.
I
Like,
don't mind defending
I don't
Arsenal fans. There's
offend
only a couple
anyone.
of them, isn't it? Most of
We
them
were
can't read
wrong.
the comments anyway.
Yeah, no, it was, I'm going to watch that and be depressed again.
Sorry if you're
Yeah.
all Arsenal fans. Not sorry. I'm United. What the hell's happened to Gareth? He's got like Patrick Swayze stuck on his head.
He's got all shit
What has
back.
happened there? When did you put a wig on? What just happened there? Or did you like? Have you had some of the like YouTube Miracle Grow cream?
He's found another filter.
Yeah, he's got your filter.
That's my
We swapped.
That's quite funny.
Yeah, I'll bring
Right,
it to the next
there's a lot of you. It's 9:30. I'm going to go make sure these kids are gone to bed so I can have a peaceful evening and take care of yourselves. And Gaz, nice one on your first live one.
Thank you.
I'll see you all. Well,
very much, man.
I'll see you all underground at some point.
Yeah,
Love
man.
you all. Bye.
Too easy, dude.
See you soon.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah,
got the live stream down now pretty soon anyway. Just want to
yeah,
start
yeah.
thanking you in the chat for coming along.
Yeah, that's it. What I'll do is I'll skulk off now in the background and I'll leave you to it to like do your thing. But yeah, just to everybody in the chat and the thing has been a good laugh. See you all again soon.
Cheers, dude. Thanks for coming up on the panel.
Nice one, Gerard.
Respect.
All right, Gar, yeah, I'll leave you to it. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, cheers, Gar. It's been
Yeah.
a good one. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming up, Mark.
No problem. I'll catch up on the next one. Ta.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers, dude.
Bye-bye.
So, everybody in the chat, I'd like to thank every one of you for popping in to the live stream. Respect you all. Thank you. First of all, thank Irishman for popping up, or Explorer, Bulldog Bargains, and now also Mick. Thank everybody in the chat. We got Sky, we got Warrior Princess Gaming. Thank you very much for popping in. Johnny Small Pepper, cheers, buddy. Awesome always, you are. We've got Izzy in the chat. Thank you for popping in the chat. We got Tales Told in the Dark. Thank you very much for coming to the chat. And it's been awesome. Brady, cheers, dude. Hope you're doing well. I'm going as far back as I can. Paul, cheers, dude. Respect. Charlotte, thank you for popping in. Quinn, awesome as always, dude. So thank you very much for watching and being awesome as always. Frank, cheers, buddy. So we'll be out in a fortnight's time. I know I said in the community tab there'll be no videos for 3 weeks. I got a video planned for next weekend, so there will be a video next weekend, Sunday. And we'll be back out exploring soon. So thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. You're all awesome. Respect you all. Thank you very much. And we will close the stream with a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the YouTube streets. So thank you very much. Ciao for now. Okay.